Hello everyone. So, I have the amazing pleasure of sitting down and talking to the wonderful Tudor today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see my studio.
Who is a techno producer.
Techno DJ.
Techno DJ and producer, sorry.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wanted to come and speak to you today because you've had quite an interesting journey through music and stuff like that, right?
Yes,
so let's talk about that. Like, what?
Well, I figured it out about 14 years ago when the first house album came into my house, and I started to listen to house music, and I was like, oh my god, I need to be in this. I need to be a part of this, and I did all I can to be a part of music, house music, and as quick as possible to go into DJing, maybe production. So this went well, as you can see. So far, so good. Now recently we had an album launch, and we're going to have an EP launch as well. Label, next gigs, parties, events, so it's all looking good for us.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the game for? How long have you been making music for?
Music producing, I'm only for about 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
So, but into DJing, I'm in for 12 years actually.
All right.
Yeah. So actually, everybody gets into gigging first and then producing, or producing first and gigging after. But they all come together.
You say you're working on this album for again?
For 1 year.
1 year.
1 year,
okay,
1 year, 1 month, and a couple of days. So.
Did you decide it was going to be an album when you first?
Yes, at first time it was just a project, but we started working, and every time we found something better to add on it, so it gets better. I'm not good with patience, not at all. So about half a year ago, I said, okay, this album is ready. It's good to go. But Groovetique said, no. It's still something to do, and just wait for it. And I was like, okay, let's rework on it. Let's make it even better than it is. And it turned out really fine. So 2 weeks ago, he actually said, okay, album's fine. It's done. Let's work with it. So I started working with the radios and shows, interviews.
Because we speak to a lot of people, right? And they say that music is life-changing. There is something about it, right?
It is life-changing, and you cannot get out of it.
yeah, that's it.
Once you're in it, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's only good things happening to you if you do it, and if you're talented, it's going to be a good, bright future for you.
Yeah, 100%.
100%, yes.
I honestly think the key to it is tenacity, right? You have to get to a point where you kind of flick a switch in your head, and you say, regardless. I mean, obviously, you have to look at things like, for example, that album that you were talking about. You had to effectively nail it down and make sure, right, it's not ready, it's not good enough yet. That's absolutely fine. Like, you have to look and improve the things you're doing, but you have to be tenacious in going forwards. A lot of people give up, right? Yes. A lot of people will just be like, well, this isn't working for me. This isn't getting the results I'm wanting from it, and therefore they give up.
Yes, well, this industry is not for quitters.
No,
definitely not for quitters.
You should never
give. If it doesn't
quit.
work, if it doesn't, try again and again and again and again. At one point, sooner or later, it is going to work.
Yeah,
it is.
This is how things work. If you think about it, like, there's no one who's gone through life and just said, right, say for example, you're born. You grow up, you start doing the things that you want to do, right? And you literally follow them through every single day, constantly learning, improving, developing, doing what you can to basically master your art in what you're doing, right? You are not going to get to the age of 60, 70, 80 and not have a firm grip on what you're doing and be able to carve a path for yourself. I think a lot of people think, that can happen, but the only reason it doesn't, the only reason why people fail is because they give up.
If they give up in the first place, and there is another thing, if you do the same thing, the exact same thing all over again, and you expect that something will change, you won't. So you can do the same thing until you're 60, and when you're 60, okay, you need to do it better. You need to take ideas, to do it differently. You need to start doing different things, different opinions to meet people. It doesn't work like doing the same thing. It's going to still, maybe it's good, it's going to be a good same thing all over again. But you need to take ideas. You need to be open to everything.
It's funny, I spoke to a good friend today, and they were talking about, they said, because I've had multiple projects that have failed, and then I've brought them back to life, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to try again, I'm going to go for round 2, round 3, round 4, you know, I won't stop developing and improving those things. But she said, it's like a Walt Disney, and I was like, what do you mean? And it turns out that Walt Disney, you know, one of the most successful men in the world, obviously dead now, but he
not actually.
But he failed so many times before getting to where he wanted to go. He failed over and over and over and over and over again. He didn't just pop into existence, and that's what people see. They see the surface of the iceberg.
So even if you failed 1 or 2 times, everybody failed. All the success people, but they're on top. Everybody failed once or twice or even more, 10 times. They're still on it, and that's how they got upstairs. This is how you succeed. Failing, you learn about failing.
Failing
You
is a
need to
gift.
accept failing. I had so many fails. I have gigs with 2 people in it. Trust me, I had so many fails.
Been there, yeah.
So, but you need to keep your heads up. And go on.
Okay, I'm gonna switch the conversation now because I've got a trick question for you.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
A penguin.
Okay.
Someone asked me once if I got this on the back of a wrapper. I did not
Okay.
get this on the back of a wrapper. A penguin walks in through the door
Okay.
wearing a sombrero.
Okay.
Right. What's the first thing he says?
Why would a penguin walking through my studio in Britain?
Because
It's a magical penguin.
it's a magical penguin
Yeah.
who's got a massive love of techno.
Okay. Wes is wearing
And
a sombrero
he
then.
heard you're banging techno
Oh,
from down the road and was like, yes, I need to. I
So,
need to
a Mexican penguin.
A Mexican penguin. It's a Mexican penguin that
So-
loves your techno.
Okay, so he comes in.
Yeah.
The
Very good.
Kaleidoscope, new album.
Kaleidoscope.
Yes.
Why the name? Why the name Kaleidoscope?
You know, the Kaleidoscope, it's that box you look in through it and see those pretty lights, and everything is like squares and triangles. The thing is, we tried to make colorful music that sounds good to the ears, and that's how I came up with it. That is colorful. I didn't come up with the name. Groovetique came up with the name, but I like to say colorful music. So I think he worked with that somehow.
Fantastic. No, I'm absolutely buzzing for you, man, and it's really exciting to be part of your journey and to see see that happen for you.
Thank you.
No, mate, 100%. Anyway, guys, this has been the wonderful Tudor. And
Thank you.
from
Yeah.
Groovetique, we need to see if we can speak to Groovetique when he's over. We need to do a chat with him.
And maybe he's coming over Manchester November, but he said now that he has other projects online. So
He's a
we'll
busy
see.
man.
Maybe we'll have him online one time.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing some web chats soon.
I'm trying to get him for a launch party here, because the album will launch in
You wanna
Manchester.
get yourself off of that. Yeah, absolute pleasure to speak to you, Tudor, and
pleasure was mine.
we'll definitely do this again. If you enjoyed this stuff, this is I'm going to be doing many more of these videos. I'm going to be speaking to loads of producers. Obviously, I will make sure to be catching up with this man, following the album launch as well. So drop a subscribe, drop a like, share this video to your friends. I'm just going to keep making videos where I effectively talk to people in the industry, but not the people who have necessarily broken through or have got all the fame, but the people who are just going for it and the people who are motivated to do it. I find it inspiring. It inspires me and hopefully inspires you guys. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you,
This has been
guys.
the Quiet Action Project with Tudor,
Thanks,
the legend himself.
Mini table. We can make a mini table.
A mini table out of a record box. Oh, there you go. Boom. That's pretty ace, that.
Yeah.
We've got a little table. We've got a little beer table now. This is amazing.
From the mixer box in the Pioneer case.
And the Pioneer case. There you go.